the fact if you fall, you may die. I think I did about 155. It's on the same bike. This buffalo came out of nowhere, bro. Why are you stopping me in the middle of the road?
Hi Saurabh, welcome to Bikers Mic. So before we start, could you please introduce yourself and also your bike?
Yeah, I'm Saurabh. I'm from Nagar, also known as Ahilya Nagar, from Maharashtra. I'm an IT professional. I have been riding G310R for the last 5 years, and it's one beast of a bike, if I were to say it. Quite sturdy. I've completed about 25k kilometers on this, and I've been enjoying it. And I use it as my daily driver for office. Yeah. Before we proceed, may I know how many questions you're going to ask?
So I'll be asking you 11 questions.
That's too much, man. You're going to offer me lunch after this?
Sure. I'll buy you lunch. Alright. First question is, what was the exact moment you fell in love with motorcycles?
The exact moment I cannot define, but I think ever since I sat on, we had a passion at home, Hero Honda Passion, and the first time I drove it, I think I was in class 6th or 7th, quite young. I didn't have a license, and the fact that I could drive or ride a bike made me fell in love with it. So yeah, I think that was the moment as a kid.
Cool. The second question is, if you could only own one motorcycle for the rest of your life, which one would it be and why?
Probably I'd go with a very cliched answer, Hayabusa.
Okay,
Yeah.
That's a good bike. The third is, what's the most unforgettable ride you have ever had?
I think it was when I had recently moved to Bangalore, right? It was I think it was in 2017. I rented a Himalayan and I straight up drove to Nandi Hill, and the fact that it was raining, it was early morning, it was fogs, clouds were down, it was beautiful. So
What's that one thing about motorcycles or motorcycling that non-riders will never understand?
that's a good question, and I think I read it somewhere, but the fact that motorcycling is more closer to horse riding than flying, and the fact that when you're in a car, you don't understand that environment changes every few kilometers, but on bike you do, and that's an amazing fact.
And what's the fastest you have ever gone on two wheels, and what did it feel like?
I think I did about 155. It's on the same bike, and it felt there was certain rush. I felt great, definitely adrenaline rush, but it's that feeling that there's no easier way to explain it. It was quite thrilling, but yeah, if I were to put it, adventurous. Yeah.
Okay. If you could ride anywhere in the world with no limits, where would you go?
No limits.
Yeah.
Autobahn, Germany.
Okay. Next question. What's the one lesson riding has taught you that you apply to life?
Oh, it's beautiful. Riding, although is adventurous, makes you feel good, but if you fall, you may die, and that's the hardest lesson. Of course, I did not die, but I did fall, and there's a big story behind it. I don't want to talk about it, probably some other day, but yeah.
Okay.
Ride safe.
So
Wear
what-
jackets. Make sure you are protected.
So how do you apply that lesson in your life?
Yeah, make sure that you have your boundaries set, and there is no even if you fall, you have some sort of protection, some sort of wall. I don't know. There was easy way to explain this, but yeah, you should have some sort of backup plan that saves you.
A cushion to fall onto.
Not exactly cushion, but you should have something that protects you.
Okay. Next, what's the most ridiculous or crazy thing that has ever happened to you while riding?
I think it was a buffalo. This happened on the Hyderabad road, and it was quite some time ago. I think it was about 2-3 years ago. This buffalo came out of nowhere, bro. I couldn't spot it for a while, and all of a sudden it was there, and thank God for the disc brakes. I could brake on time. Otherwise, I would have definitely hit it.
Did you see Yamraj on it?
No, I did not.
Okay. What's one modification or upgrade whereby on your motorcycle?
So I would like to keep it as stock as possible. I wouldn't want to modify it. But if at all, I'm a lot of money and I want to modify it, I'm probably going to just change the exhaust.
Of any bike that you own or specifically this bike?
Specifically for this bike.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you ever had an emotional or spiritual moment while riding?
So many times. I think riding helps you calm down. You can think. I mean, you don't think for a while, and that's the best part. I think as humans, we have these traits of continuously pondering. We have these pondering thoughts all the time. But when you're driving or when you're riding, I think for a subtle moment, you are one with nature. You are just enjoying your time, and I think there's nothing like it.
Okay. The last question. If motorcycles didn't exist, what do you think would have filled that void in your life?
What could have filled that void in my life? Probably a horse. I'd buy a
Nice.
horse. Do horse riding.
Okay. Nice answers. Thank you for your time.